This is to show you the magical plant of Alkanet. It's a beautiful blue flower. It can grow wild, but traditionally it's the root, the deep tap root that you use for the natural color of it. It's used for natural dyeing and in soap. And as you can see, the little flowers are a really beautiful shade of blue, but when they first come up, the little buds of them are actually pink. And Alkanet used in soap is so interesting. It becomes so many different shades, everything between turquoise, blue, purple, and pink. The flowers are edible, the root is edible, but the leaves were considered toxic in huge amounts, although historically I did find ancient remedies where people used the leaves for burns when they mixed it with rose water and vinegar, so that was very interesting. And in more modern times, doctors have actually used the leaves to treat Staphylococcus bacteria. In here you'll see in the picture the little buds, the flower buds that are pink, and then the flowers next to them that are blue. Bluish purple. Last year I needed to make these little wedding soaps for a friend for her daughter's wedding, and the bride's colors were purple, silver, and white. So I made these little tiny guest soaps that each of the wedding guests got, and I got one uncolored one and one purple one. To use Alkanet for soap, you want to make an oil infusion. You put the pieces of the root in with the olive oil, and you can either slow infuse in a cabinet like I've showed you before many times, or you can do a quick infusion in the crock pot or on a pot on the stove. So this footage is when I immediately poured the soap. Look at the color here. And this next footage is from an hour later when it changed another shade. And then here at the end is the shade that their final result after I unmolded them. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. It's just so crazy cool. And they were scented with lavender essential oil because that was the smell that the bride picked. So sometimes that is a factor as well. When you work with natural colors, the way that they interact with the essential oils also determines the color. But I just wanted to share with you all today the beauty of this plant. Alkanet and indigo, I think, are the most interesting ones to work with, and you just never know what you're going to get. So thank you for watching today, and next week I'm going to start showing all the stuff for June and July. Take care.